But yeah, hopping into the top 10. These are 10 albums that you should definitely check out, and if not, I will cry. But first off is number 10, Logan Mize from The Vault.
Only in this town, they don't give a damn who I think I am. No, they hold my feet to my family name. I'm just one of them, and that won't ever change. And only in this town does it feel like home. Does the light come on when I pull back in? It's clear as day. There's only one place in this world that'll ever lay me down. Only in this town.
I have it at 10 because I needed 10 to fill the list. Alright, so I've had opinions about Logan Mize in the past. He has either very good songs or very, very, very bad songs. And on this EP itself, he has a song called Thinking About You, and it is a very bad song. But he also has some songs that are decent. They kind of go back to, it's from The Vault, so these are probably older songs. They have actual instrumentation, which is good. But they're kind of like, they sound like the dawn of bro country, like they're that sounding, where it's still country, but you can tell that it's starting to head in that way of like, hey, let's fucking drink on a tailgate, like, and
yeah,
he has a song on it. What the hell is it called? Only in This Town, I think it's called. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Anyway, I think it's called Only in This Town. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I like the instrumentation of the song, but I don't like it because it's one of those kind of like the small town anthem kind of generic, like, we have this in our town and blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, but then the line is, but only in this town. I'm like, no, you're describing every small town in America. Like, that's not an only in this town.
And that always was my main gripe with a lot of those songs back when, that was the thing, that like every single person had at least one of those where I'm from is blah kind of songs. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, they're all the same thing. You all grew up in the same fucking place.
Yeah, exactly. You're all just a bunch of drunks who have nothing to do, so you burn things and drink.
Yeah, it's like, we do this. It's like, yeah, that's what everyone does when they don't have anything to do and there's a lot of wide open space. You have bonfires. You get drunk. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You're not special.
But I included it because I liked it better than the three that we didn't include. Well, I didn't like it. Well, I like probably equal to Sam Outlaws. But yeah, so check it out. It's not terrible. It's just not great. Number 9, this is when we start getting to the ones that I actually like, and you should definitely check out.
Yeah.
Is Justin Townes Earl, The Saint of Lost Causes.
The world at large is just a big mean kid poking me through the fence with a stick. Ain't nobody going back. It takes a whole lot of hurt. There lies one of life's biggest lessons. Ain't got nothing to do with dessert. Just pray for the saint of lost cause.
If you've heard Justin Townes Earl, which I know obviously you're a fan.
Yes.
If you don't know, he's the son of Steve Earle, so a lot of his songs are kind of about like Steve Earle was a terrible dad and kind of shit like that. But this album, he's very bluesy, very folky Americana,
like a 50s almost rockabilly kind of folky vibe to him. Like he's got a lot of songs that I know in previous albums, because I haven't listened to the entirety of this one, where he's got like saxophones and trumpets and shit all over the place. So yeah, it's got a really cool vibe.
It's very I actually like this one more. I like his other albums too, but I think this is my favorite one by him, and it is really good. It has it's the Justin Townes Earl album, you can tell, but I really love this album.
Nice.
Yes.
Indeed.
Number 8 is Rhiannon Giddens and Francesco Turrisi, There Is No Other.
A bird so high above the fray, what should he mean to me? His crooked song gone crazy, the swaying Tipping boat, still hoping I might reach the other side. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. Lord, if you love me, keep me, I pray. A little bird is stretching out to the shimmering, shaking blue. Don't know where I'm going, but I know what to do.
I have it at 8, but I love it more every time I listen to it because it kind of sounds like a movie soundtrack. Like, because there's some songs that are just pure instrumental, and then there's obviously a bunch where Rihanna Giddens sings because she's a phenomenal singer.
Pipes.
And actually, you wouldn't know this soundtrack, but because you never played the game, but it reminds me of kind of the Last of Us soundtrack. It has like that same kind of ominous sound to it, and I just love this album. It is
the one song that you sent me to listen to, I definitely felt that it just had this like dark, ominous vibe to it. You know, just and the what was it, like a banjo or whatever was playing like the main riff to it, and it just
which
had
was her playing that.
Yeah, and it just sounded dark. You know, like I don't know if it was like in a minor key or some shit, but like it sounded dark. And then when she's singing, it almost sounds like, you know, there's like some pain there. You know, you're not singing about some sort of happy occasion. It's just kind of like, you know, lamenting things. And then when you look at the album cover, it's like kind of like dark and you know, it's like this weird bridge, and it's
under the bridge.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I like the aesthetic. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not much to. Rihanna Giddens has an amazing voice, and
yes, she
everyone's
does.
listening to her. Number 7, Jamie McDell's "Extraordinary Girl."
Sweeter than all sugar cane, but only taste is bitter on your lips. You're more than just a pretty face, but all he keeps on holding is your hips. Your diamonds in the rough, but he won't dress that pretty neck with any pearls. And you're letting this plain ordinary man break extraordinary girl.
Yeah, so this album, it's very rock. It's like kind of country, and the song I sent you, I think I sent you "Extraordinary Girl." The title track, where the song is just like,
Could
it's
be.
kind. I don't know.
If I wasn't using the phone to FaceTime, I would be having that playlist pulled up, but I can't.
Yeah, I want to pull up the lyrics quickly because there was a line in it. I think it's actually just like the main chorus line, which everyone just heard because that's the song I picked to put in this episode. The fucking load, you piece of shit. All right. So yeah, it's like this thing about her kind of pumping herself up or telling herself the truth is. So the opening line is, "You're hotter than the sun, but he'll treat you like you're colder than the rain." And it's just all this stuff about this guy putting her down and being, pretty much shitty to her. Mm-hmm. And so the main line of the song is, "And you're letting this plain, ordinary man break an extraordinary girl." And it's such a cool fucking song. And so I love her whole, like, the sound of her, her lyrics obviously are phenomenal. And this is an artist I hadn't heard before. And actually, looking at this list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them I hadn't heard before this. So
yeah,
it's
same.
pretty cool. And yeah, so she's fucking phenomenal. You should listen to her. Number 6 is Joy Williams' "Front Porch."
Whenever you find what you're looking for, come on back to the front porch. Say my name through the screen door. Come on back to the front porch. Whatever you've done, it doesn't matter, 'cause darling, we're all
she's actually, I found this out while I was looking up stuff about the album, and she's actually half of the Civil Wars, that duo that used to exist.
Oh,
So she's the...
I was gonna say, I swear to God, I was listening to that song and I was just like, this reminds me of someone, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And now that you say it, I'm like, that's exactly what I was trying to think. I was trying to think of who did that song that I also can't think of what the song's called. The one
Civil Wars were... They were
that
so
one
good.
song that was like dark and sounding and.
I know exactly which one you're talking about, but I
can't-
also cannot think of what
That's
it's
the
called.
thing, and I was just like, I can't remember who that band was, and I can't remember what that song's called, but that's what it reminds me of. And now I'm just glad that I'm not an idiot.
None of these sound familiar. What one is it? Barton Hollow.
Yes.
Yeah, phenomenal song. But yeah, but Joy Williams, obviously she's solo now because Civil Wars broke up in, I think, 2014? It's been a while.
R.I.P.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But, Joy Williams, I love this album because it's very, I mean, if you listen to Civil Wars, it's kind of the same thing. It's very folky, very, she actually has some kind of religious sounding songs. She got Preacher's Daughter, the one I sent you, which I once again forgot what the fucking song's called.
Yep, something about creation.
When Creation Was Young. I believe.
Yes, that's what it
it's
is.
called.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I like that one because it's kind of like talking about how she's loved someone for like the longest time. So it's like, I loved you since, creation was young type thing. I believe that's what it was. Unless I'm hearing it wrong because I am kind of stupid.
That'll get you every time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's, before the apple hit the ground, not far from the tree, before Adam fell for Eve, I was loving you. So yeah, I really love it. Kind of, I don't want to get on that tangent. Never mind.
Yay.
But yeah, so Joy Williams, she's very folky. If you like the Civil Wars, you would definitely like this. And yeah, check it out.
Absolutely.
Try it out.
Try it out.
Number 5 is Justin Clyde Williams' Preamble.
Running west from a wicked wind, running till I find where the end begins. Since the truth didn't set me free, I cover my eyes so I can't see. This wound I have, time won't heal. What I tried to hide has been revealed. I'm the wound, time won't heal.
This one, my top 5 are pretty much all interchangeable because I love them all. I love this one. He has a very Willie Nelson sounding voice, which is fitting because he has a cover of Poncho and Lefty on this EP, which is really fucking good. And but his song like Wounds, what the hell's that one? I don't remember. There's only fucking 4 songs, I can't remember them. But they're all really, really good. They're all very, shit. They're very traditional, very folky. He's a smaller artist, but he's really fucking good, and everyone should check him out. I can't remember who shared his album actually on Twitter. That's how I found it. I think it might have been Doc Fell and Co.
Oh,
be
that's
wrong.
nice.
Or maybe it was Coltrane's?
Could be.
I don't
Could
remember. But
be.
yeah. they
Yeah,
shared-
I liked it from what I got to hear, which was one song.
which was Wounds. That's the one I sent
Which
you.
was
which is actually
incredible.
which is actually like the slower one of that album. I'm trying to, yeah, so it's Signing on That Line and Damn Me for Doing You Wrong, and those are the other 2, and then obviously Poncho, Lefty, and Wounds. But yeah, all 4 songs are phenomenal. One's obviously a cover, but it's great. But yeah, definitely check that one out. It's really good.
Word, yo.
Number 4, Lonesome River Band's Outside Looking In.
Your eyes tell me you don't mean maybe. Oh, baby, you're making it hard. It would be easy to let you please me if I had a cheating heart.
bluegrass.
Yeah, when I was listening to this one, I was like, we don't talk about bluegrass nearly enough, because this album, it's so, like, when I first heard this one, I was windows down with this cranked up, because it's just so, I love bluegrass and how upbeat it is.
It's because the thing that has always struck me about well done bluegrass is how many tremendous, like, instrumentalists will be in a band.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you have a shitty bluegrass band, everyone can really tell. But if you're all incredible, it's like, man, these people, because they're kind of like, I mean, it is a Appalachian jam band. That's what bluegrass is. And I love me some jam band when they just go off on tangents and they're just incredible and all of them are great. That is what bluegrass is.
And honestly, I like even better than that is how well they harmonize.
Oh,
when
yes.
they sing. It's so fucking good.
Which is like a lost art nowadays with the fucking auto-tune and all that bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... yeah, we need to do a fucking bluegrass episode of, like, whoever. But the one song I really love is If I Had a Cheatin' Heart. It's actually a cover, but it's still really good. And it's just like this song about a guy who's like with a girl and she's so like, you know, coming on to him and stuff. And she's like, stop it. You make it really easy to bang you if I had a cheating heart. But he's like, but I'm super loyal and I would never cheat on someone, so stop it, because you're making it very difficult for me to stay loyal.
Foul temptress.
Be gone, thought. But yeah, it's really good. I also really love the song Generosity Killed This Cat. It's you know, obviously, you know, everyone knows the fucking line, curiosity killed the cat. It's generosity killed, so he's kind to someone and it fucked him over for doing it. It's really good. But yeah, Lonesome River Band. The only reason they're not one of them that I hadn't heard before, because they had an album come out last year that we talked about on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I remember that now. I also, with the name of their band being the Lonesome River Band, I just keep thinking to myself about the parts from The Other Guys where all Will Ferrell listens to is Little River Band.
I was going to say Little River Band. Yeah.
And so I keep thinking that is their name.
I always got LRB in the car.
And I just fucking crack up to myself a little bit.
Yeah, that is. I need to watch that movie again.
Aim for the bushes.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. You gotta know that's TLC. Aim for the bushes. Oh my god, so great. Quick side tangent. I listened to Dax Shepard's podcast, Armchair Expert, the other day, and Will Ferrell was on it, and
nice.
Will Ferrell's the best. But number 3, moving on, is Caroline Spence's Mint Condition.
What you don't know is that all these other lips just waste past time. What you don't know is that you're the only man I've ever been proud to call mine. But what you don't know, no one, you don't know, no one, you don't know, don't hurt you. You don't know, no one, you don't know, no one, you don't know, don't hurt you. It hurts me.
She's another one. Actually, when listening to it, I was getting confused if it was her or Jamie McDell had a song on, because they're kind of similar in
Yeah,
sound.
we get it, Steve. You think all women sound the same.
I was confused. I was like, Joy Williams, Jamie McDell, Rihanna Giddens, Caroline Spence. I don't know who's who.
They're the same person.
They're all the same. All women are the same. But no, she's phenomenal. She's a little rock. Mint Condition is the final track and title track, and it's a slower kind of ballad. That's the one I sent you, but
Yep, I liked it a lot. Doesn't
Yeah.
she do, or am I getting all the woman mixed up because that's what happens? Does she also do Methadone Blues? Was that off of one of her earlier things? Is she the one that does Methadone Blues?
I don't know.
I cannot look it up because I do not have the abilities.
Let's see. Methadone Methadone Blues.
Method.
No, that's Elizabeth Cook.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that up. Knew it. Method 1 Clinic.
Method 1. But no, Jamie McDowell, phenomenal. Or not Jamie McDowell.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Caroline Spence. I'm tired.
Yeah, and you also froze with a really dumb face, so it's really hard to look at.
Oh, am I still frozen?
Oh yeah.
But the one song I also really... Oh, there's all these songs I really like. But the song... the very first song off the album is What You Don't Know. And it's
Jon
I
Snow.
really like it because it's what you don't know won't hurt you, but it'll hurt me. And that's like the main line of it. And it's a really cool song. And like song about a city, I think... I could be getting this wrong, but it's like a song about a breakup, and it's just like, I wish I wasn't thinking about you, because then I could sing a song about a city instead. Like, instead of writing a song, about you. And yeah, it's a really fucking good album, and everyone should listen to it.
Word.
Moving on to number 2 is Ian Know's Between the Country.
With the wheels on the highway through the cold autumn rain, out came the pistols and a book full of names, thumbing each one who'd sing out the words, facing hard times as an old junkie curse. On down between the country, where deer lay along the road. On down between the country, way long life is a blessed one, I'm told.
Number 2.
Yes. I know. Everyone's been... this has been a critical success recently. Everyone's been talking about how amazing it is, which is fair,
It is.
because it's a fucking amazing album.
Yes, it is. He kind of sounds like Bob Dylan.
I was going to say, that's the exact thing I was going to say. He's very Dylan-esque, which is actually surprising that I love it so much, because honestly, I don't like Dylan.
But like, for me... I don't like Bob Dylan because I think he's like... Exactly. He's so much more... And I feel like Ian Know actually sings, and so it's different.
But, I mean, I'll never obviously deny Dylan's songwriting
Oh,
abilities.
God, yeah, he's incredible.
Like a rolling stone. But yeah, so... Yeah, Ian Know, he's pretty much a countryer Dylan, but is phenomenal. I'm trying to think what song it was that I fucking love from this album. I mean, Between the Country itself is really good.
Yeah,
I like
Irene,
the song.
I think, is incredible.
That one's amazing. Yeah, I like the song Meth Head.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just overall an amazing album, and there's a reason everyone's fucking talking about it, because it's phenomenal.
It is great.
But I had it at number 2 because my number 1 is a lady named Charlie Marie with the self-titled album Charlie Marie.
Spent a small fortune playing and wailing on old jukeboxes across the nation over tears and beers. When loneliness appears, heartbreak's worth the Wurlitzer prize. Everywhere's got a countryside. We're all stars in a different show, singing along with the radio. All the same, different shades of gray, just trying to draw the ride. Everywhere's got a countryside.
Yeah, and that's totally fair because this was incredible. I did actually listen to all of this because after listening to the one song, which I'm forgetting, which is just called The Countryside.
Yeah, Countryside.
After listening to that, I'm like, nope, I'm going to listen to all of it because this is incredible. And then I listened to all of it, and I was like, wow, this is actually absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
start to finish,
she's
so good.
unbelievable. Like, and it also...
And so country.
Yeah, I love my girlfriend with all my heart, but I would leave her to second for Charlie Marie.
Yeah, yes, yes.
She is amazingly talented and equally as beautiful, and I love her, and I love her so much.
So good.
But being misogynistic aside, her sound is so fucking country, honky-tonk country. It is unbelievable how good she is.
And it just sounds perfect. Like she's obviously like a really good singer, but like the way that she does that like old country style, like talk a little bit and then sing, kind of like leading into verses, and just like it just sounds so natural and so well done. It's great.
And she's got the female version of like the Dwight Yoakam like kind of like voice crack thing.
Yes, the yodel
With the yodel, like, but it's not like a full like
no, it's just
it's like the kind of the groan, like the moan of the singing, and mixed in with the accent, and it's she's just perfect. And but yeah, so definitely check out that EP. It is by far my favorite of the month. Will probably be one of my favorite of the year. We'll see though at the end of the year, because we got a lot of months to do. And it's going to take a lot to beat fucking Lowdown Drifters, because
music.
That album is still amazing, and I still listen to it a lot.
Music.
But yeah, so that's my top 10 for the month. Kevin doesn't get to listen to music that often, so he did not get to do as much.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. But the good news is that we do these episodes so that I at least get to like, force myself to quickly listen to a lot of things so I have an idea. And so I still feel like, any albums that come out during the year, I'm not going to I don't think I'll totally miss on one that I'm going to end up absolutely loving. But there definitely have been a couple where I'll revisit someone that we've already talked about. I'm like, oh shit, this is that band that I needed to listen to the rest of the album for, and I never had a chance to, and now I'm doing it, and it's great.
I've been telling you about Charlie Murray for probably this entire month, because
exactly
at the start of the month,
and I remembered that, and then when I listened to it, I'm like, this is the guy, or the guy, this is the lady, and as advertised. This is also true. 2019 hashtag
Pride Month.
Hashtag.
Pound me too.